Welcome to a sad episode where we discuss a tragic event in our history, the Columbine High School Massacre. Today we aim to honor the memory of the victims, teachers, and heroes who emerged from that fateful day. We will dive into the details, remembering those who lost their lives and those who demonstrated immense bravery. Our goal is to emphasize the resistance and strength that emerged from this tragedy. On April 20th, 1999, at approximately 11:19 a.m., the lives of students at Columbine High School were forever changed. It started innocently enough with 17-year-old Rachel Scott and her friend Richard Castialdo enjoying lunch on the grass. Little did they know tragedy was about to unfold. Dylan Klebold threw a pipe bomb towards the parking lot. The bomb only partially detonated, causing it to give off smoke. Castialdo thought it was no more than a crude senior prank. Witnesses reported hearing the words "Go, go" before Eric Harris and Dylan Klebold pulled out their guns. This ended any illusion that this was just a senior prank. Rachel Scott and Richard Castialdo sadly became the first victims. Rachel, an inspiration to many, was killed instantly. Castialdo, though paralyzed, would later show incredible strength in the face of death. Klebold's Tech 9 jammed, giving a momentary pause to the chaos. Harris, determined to inflict harm, continued his rampage. The West Staircase became a scene of horror as Daniel R., Sean G., and Lance K. faced the shooters. Daniel lost his life while Sean and Lance suffered severe injuries. William David Sanders. Teacher and coach William David Sanders acted heroically, warning students during the chaos. His selfless actions would later become remembered as he tragically lost his life on that day. As the shooters targeted more students on the grassy hillside, Michael Johnson, Mark Taylor, and others faced the unthinkable. Johnson, despite being injured, managed to escape. Taylor, playing dead, survived the ordeal. These brave survivors showcased the resistance of the human spirit in the face of death. Cruelty unleashed. Dylan Klebold descended down towards the cafeteria, callously shooting the wounded Lance Kirkland. In a moment of pure malice, he said, "Sure, I'll help you," before injuring Kirkland further. Meanwhile, paralyzed Sean Graves sought refuge, rubbing his own blood on his face, pretending to be dead. Klebold apologized, saying, "Sorry, dude," as he stepped over him, making his way into the cafeteria. Surprisingly, Klebold only briefly entered the cafeteria, leaving several people unharmed. Officials speculated that he went to check on the propane bombs, highlighting the chaos and confusion of that dreadful day. Meanwhile, Harris continued to inflict harm, severely wounding Anne Marie as she attempted to flee. Amid the terror, art teacher Patty Nelson and student Brian Anderson approached the west entrance. They intended to put an end to what they believed was a student prank. Little did they know they were walking into a life-changing moment. Nelson intended to say "knock it off." The gunmen then shot out the windows, injuring Anderson with flying glass and Nielsen with shrapnel. Nielsen's quick thinking saved lives as she alerted students to hide in the library. As we explore these vivid details, it's critical to remember that our focus is on the heroes and victims, not the perpetrators. Let us honor their memory and resilience, ensuring that lessons learned from this tragedy guide us toward a future where such events are never repeated again. If, like me, and you suffered while learning about this incredibly disturbing topic, please hit the like, subscribe, and share button. That would really help out my channel and make sure this reaches many other people who need this message.